This podcast is for educational purposes and does not replace individualized medical care.
Welcome to Biovary. Listeners, we made it to the 10th episode. And today's my favorite subject, joints, hormones, and structural integrity. We often use the term musculoskeletal system, but older anatomy books called it the locomotive system. I personally prefer that name. It reminds us that this system was not built to sit, it was built to move. So let's talk about the structural integrity of the midlife body, from your bones and joints to your ligaments and pelvic floor. Ladies, bone loss is modifiable. Many women hear the bone loss statement and imagine an invisible countdown that starts the day menopause begins. But bone isn't concrete, it's a living tissue. Every step you take, every stair you climb, every time you stand from a chair, your skeleton is listening. Estrogen helps bone-building cells, known as osteoblasts, to keep rebuilding your skeleton. When estrogen declines, that rebuilding slows down, but it doesn't stop. Your bones still respond to one language remarkably well. It's load, not overload, not punishment, not sedentary, just the gentle message that says, I'm still using you. Bones love gravity. They love resistance. They love being needed. One more thing, there's another hormone that plays with the connective tissue shift. We don't discuss it enough, but it's increasingly playing a role in our modern life. It's called relaxin. Usually it's present during reproductive period, so kind of allows your pelvic floor to open up to allow a baby out. And since we are conceiving later in life, that relaxin also plays role in the laxity and the instability of some of these tissues, specifically like SI joint issues or sacroiliac, the ones that you feel in your lower back. Your joints are not only bones, they're held together by an incredible web of collagen, ligaments, tendons, fascia, and muscles, and all of these respond to hormones. These tissues contain receptors for both estrogen and relaxin. As these hormones fluctuate, connective tissue becomes a little less springy. The elastic band is not broken, it's simply not as fresh. That explains why many women suddenly notice stiffness getting out of bed, aching knees, sore shoulders, lower back pain, changes in pelvic floor support, and many more. These symptoms are not imaginary, they're biology. Your body is literally changing the materials that hold you together. And what's fascinating about modern life is the sedentary trap. Most people blame age, but much of what we call aging is actually deconditioning. Our ancestors did not exercise. They simply lived lives that required movement. Today we sit to work, to drive, to eat, to watch TV, to scroll screens. Sedentary has become our default setting. But it's not our biological one. A body that rarely moves slowly becomes a body that loses confidence in moving. Think like a locomotive. I invite you to a mindset shift. You don't have to become an athlete. You simply need to interrupt stillness. Think of movement as sending tiny text messages to your skeleton all day. Stay strong. We're still using these muscles. Keep rebuilding. Those messages accumulate, just like investments in mutual funds. Tiny movements count. Here's my challenge. You don't need gym clothings. You need habits. When you're waiting for the kettle to boil, try standing behind your kitchen island or countertop. Rise onto your toes. Slowly lower yourself. Repeat that cycle 10 times. Your calf muscles would work. Your ankles will stabilize. Leg cramps will become less noticeable, and your bones will receive the signal that they are still important. Are you waiting for the stovetop to boil your egg? Like the healthy fat and proteins that you're eating? Stand on one leg for 10 seconds. Then switch. Balance is something we lose quietly until the day we need it. Practice it before you need it. Moreover, if you guys alternate, like if you use your right hand to brush your teeth, raise your left foot. When we alternate left and right, we're creating connections between the brain hemispheres, which improves cognition and protects our memory. Are you putting dishes away? Well. Reach both arms towards the ceiling. Stretch as though you are trying to touch the dream that is still above your reality. Take one long breath. Then gently lower your arms. Your spine loves length. Most of us spend our day folded forward. Your spine appreciates being reminded that it can stand tall with dignity. Remember those morning exercises at school? You know, when the sports teacher will come out in the assembly and will be like, arms out to the side, reach overhead, touch your toes, slowly roll back up, shoulder rolls, gentle neck turns. We used to laugh at them then, especially when they expected us to be coordinated. But it turns out that they were not a bad idea. They were preparing joints to move. Sometimes simple survives because it works. Every time you stand from your chair, don't use your hands if it's safe. That tiny effort strengthens your hips, thighs, and core. These are the muscles that help prevent falls 20 years from now. Walk while you take phone calls. Pace while your coffee brews. Park a little farther away. Take the stairs for one floor. Your skeleton doesn't care whether movement happened in a gym. It only notices that it happened. And here's the beautiful part for the long game. Remember, no single stretch changes your future. No single walk prevents osteoporosis. No single calf raise protects your spine. But thousands of tiny movements, repeated over months, repeated over years, become the architecture of independence. Your future self isn't built during extraordinary days. She's built during ordinary Tuesdays. One stretch, one staircase, one standing break, one reminder that your body was designed to move. My take-home message? Your body isn't asking for perfection. It's asking not to be forgotten. Movement is the manual labor your bones, joints, muscles, and connective tissues need to stay resilient as hormonal support changes. And perhaps that's why I love the old name so much, the locomotive system. Because as long as we keep moving, our bodies keep believing they're meant to carry us forward. Talk to you later.